Art it doesn't always have to be basically like, I don't know. It doesn't have to usually be just like drawing, painting, making sculptures. It can be really kind of be anything. And like a movie counts as art. What do you think the most pressing environmental issue currently is?
I would say global warming, but
My name is Catherine.
My name is Laura.
My name is Bryson.
My name is Eve Westring.
My name is Gordy.
My name is Kieran.
My name is Sarah.
Hi, I'm Stella. We are making a movie / documentary about the fight to end climate change.
What gave us the idea was a book.
Well, we read a book that basically was this girl who did her own strike.
Thunberg was her name?
Greta Thunberg.
Her name was Greta Thunberg.
What happened was she would sit outside a school holding up a sign. I don't remember what it said. Like thousands of people joined her, and then there was a giant strike.
And so, because also this week our theme was in the environment, we thought to do kind of what she did, but make it into a documentary.
So we went on a protest. I enjoyed the strike because it was fun.
The strike, I enjoyed that the most.
I enjoyed the protest.
I really liked the strike.
It was very fun to make our own signs and walk around and say all the chants. I preferred the protest the most.
Don't be a fossil fuel! 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 Don't be a fossil fuel!
My favorite one for sure was kind of like just the strike when we were holding our poster, because actually a lot of people kind of like listened, and like we had people videotaping us, people actually reading our signs, people being interested.
When the air we breathe is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When the air we breathe is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When the air we breathe is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! Don't be a fossil fuel! 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 Don't be a fossil fuel!
My favorite chant was probably no more coal, no more oil, keep the carbon in the soil.
No more coal! No more oil! Keep the carbon in the soil!
I just thought it was really good because it kind of rhymed with soil and oil, and I like the rhyming ones. And and it meant like keep the carbon in the soil, and I thought that would be good for the earth.
No more coal! No more oil! Keep the carbon in the soil!
Because I do have a really loud voice and I can use it in my benefits. Usually my teachers say, don't talk, you're talking way too loud. And by doing the strike, I was able to scream as loud as I wanted.
Hey! It's getting hot in here! There's too much carbon in the atmosphere! Hey!
A lot of fun. It was a little hot that day. It was still a lot of fun walking around, and people were honking their horns.
I think we inspired a photographer because he got off his bike and started taking pictures.
And we're going to be in the local newspaper because of all of that.
This week I've
been interviewing people at Whole Foods.
You've interviewed people?
I was going out and doing stuff and asking people about the environment and what they're doing to help protect it.
What do you think the most pressing environmental issue currently is?
It's definitely the global climate change.
People leaving trash everywhere, like on the ground and everything. Littering, pollution.
Oh my God, there's just so many. I would probably say global warming. I think climate changes.
For the outside, the gas emission and some emission from the industry.
Climate change is affecting a lot of, like wildlife and like the ability for a lot of creatures and humans to survive.
Alright, that was not hard actually. What do you think the most pressing environmental issue currently is?
One guy who brought back his girlfriend and asked her to answer the questions, and she answered one and then she ran away.
Answer the question.
What's it say?
Ain't doing anything.
I don't know.
What do you think the most pressing environmental issue currently is?
I don't know.
Like,
People not having money.
Bro.
what do you guys do to help the environment?
Don't litter. I don't litter, like, yeah.
Well, I'm very careful at not throwing plastic away. I never get any plastic bag from shops. I recycle carefully. What else do I do? My next car is gonna be an electric car for sure.
Okay.
And that's it, I guess.
Recycle and give back. And I also run a nonprofit. I recycle. I come to my own bag to the grocery store.
See, like, garbage on the ground, pick it up, throw it in the garbage, recycle.
I pick up the trash. I plant trees and flowers.
Do you compost?
Sometimes I compost. I do sometimes. Yes.
Do you compost?
Compost?
Yeah, compost.
What?
Compose of what? Compost.
Compost your food waste?
Do you compost?
I don't, but I've been looking into it.
Yeah. Do you compost?
No.
Would you like to compost?
No.
Do you know what happens with compost?
Yes. It helps the flowers in your garden grow.
Do you compost? Do you compost?
No, I don't. That's one thing I should do.
Would you like to?
Why not? Yeah.
You have to get very persuasive ways to get people to help protect the environment sometimes.
Do you know what the Paris Agreement is?
No.
Do you know what the Paris Agreement is?
I don't. Can you tell me about it?
Do you know what the Paris Agreement is?
No. Could you tell me?
I don't know. So it's kind of like an agreement that a few countries made to reduce the emission stuff.
Like your carbon footprint?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. By 2% or something like that in a certain amount of time.
It says the Paris Agreement is a legally binding international treaty on climate change.
Do you know what biodiversity is?
I do know what biodiversity is.
Can you tell us?
Yeah, isn't it about like how in different habitats there's a lot of different species that go into like building the habitat, different plants and animals?
Yeah, nice.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you so much. Good luck, you guys.
I learned about biodiversity.
What's biodiversity?
It's where, like, if you only grew one crop in a farm, that's not very biodiverse.
So, do you think it would be smart to support farms that are biodiverse?
Yes.
Does your family like buy their fruits and vegetables from biodiverse farms?
Yes, I go to the farmer's market every Sunday.
And littering makes everywhere dirty and sometimes not suitable for life.
Did we find a lot of garbage today?
Yes, we found a lot of garbage.
Tell me about that experience.
So we walked around picking up garbage. We went to like Harold Washington Park, and we picked up a lot of garbage.
I liked picking up trash because it helps, because some people are not nice and they throw their trash on the ground, and so I just like to help.
There's so much, right? It's so gross. Guys, look at all of this.
I'm putting my bag down and just grabbing.
Look at all that. Oh my gosh.
I said, why don't we go pick up trash?
It's terrible.
You guys, we should get like 4 or 5 bags of trash done. I bet you we can get 4 or 5 bags of trash filled up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ew, nasty mask. What can I do? Throw it away.
I picked up a bag of poop. That was gross.
Oh.
It felt really heartwarming knowing that we're making a difference in everybody's lives. If everybody just picked up 5 pieces of garbage right now, a lot of garbage would be gone from the earth. And by us picking up a lot, it's helping the earth and everything in the earth.
We got to use our words to show people that we care about the environment.
Well, I liked how a lot of people stopped and like talked to us and told us that we were doing a good job and that we should do it again and stuff, and that made me feel really hopeful.
The gathering of people is art.
With art, maybe like we did make the signs for the protest, and that was kind of like art since we colored them in, and kind of the protesting was kind of like a kind of art. Yeah, we can bring our art into our activism and bring our creativity into our art.
Basically if we don't try hard to make our environment clean and nice, so if we don't try, then we might not even get a future.
Art is activism.
Activism is art.
We can put art into our activism.
Yeah, what is activism?
I don't know.
So activism is when we speak out about things that we feel we need to improve. So, like when you guys went out and did the protest, when you did the strike, that was activism. You guys were being activists. And when you interviewed people at Whole Foods and asked them questions, you were being activists. And when you picked up trash, you were being active in your way of trying to help out the environment. So you were being an activist. So how does that feel to know that you're an activist?
It feels good to know that I'm an activist.
I love that.
I want my parents to protest for the environment.
Squeak?
I think I want to start composting.
Cool. So you're gonna talk to that about with your parents?
Yeah.
When I'm older, I will definitely try my best to keep doing all these things, like picking up trash when I see it. I'll maybe try to compost or that kind of stuff.
I would do another protest. Female rights, and then the other one is Black Lives Matter.
I hope my dad and I will pick up garbage on our walks.
Oh, I love that.
I think I may protest again.
Awesome. What do you think happens to garbage that doesn't get composted?
It goes in a landfill.
And what does that do?
It's complicated.